Happy Easter. I hope you all are having a great day today, and if you're not, hopefully I can brighten up your day with today's dinner. So today I'm making a quick, simple Easter dinner. I'm not going all out and making the baked macaroni and all of that. We're going to make a nice, hearty meal that's going to be quick and simple that everyone's going to love. I hope your day is amazing. Let me tell you what we're making. So we're going to make some ribs, and we'll take them outside and put them on the grill today. They are pork ribs. We're going to make up some baked beans. We're going to make some green beans. We're going to have some stuffing and some cornbread. We might even make a cake in this video. I'm just going to be making a bunch of different things. I'm going to also make some boiled eggs for Easter eggs today. So it's really not going to be like a tutorial today. It's just kind of like a cook along with me. What are you having for dinner? Are you all doing anything special for Easter? I'd love to hear from everybody in the comment section below. First thing I'm doing, let's put together some quick and simple baked beans, but they're going to taste good, right? So here's what I'm going to do. My secret for the beans today. We're going to put a little bit of barbecue sauce in them. Absolutely we are. Okay, so I'm not going to pour the liquid off a lot of times. There's sometimes, all depending on what name brand of the bean, and if the liquid inside of here is watery. But if it's thick like this, I leave it. But if you find, you know, a can of baked beans and that liquid is really loose, just get rid of it. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 cans in here. I typically, for my sugar, you can use brown sugar or white sugar. I typically will use about a ½ cup of sugar. One thing I never want to do when I'm making baked beans is make them too sweet. Yes, absolutely you want them to be sweet, right? They're going to be sweet, but not too sweet. Too sweet is not good to me. Let's go ahead and put some barbecue sauce for a little smoky flavor. How about that? Okay, lovely. I have some bacon, but I'm just going to leave the bacon out. Right? You could put onions in here. If you decided you want to put bacon in yours, go ahead and cook it up. Get it nice and crispy and then break it down and throw it in here. It's absolutely delicious. I have some allspice I'm going to put in here for a nice warm spice, right? It's freezing cold outside where I live. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the weather, but it's cold. And the day before yesterday was almost 80 degrees at 9 in the morning. Okay, so now I'm going to put some cinnamon. When I put cinnamon in, I go wild with it. Okay, so what I want to do is balance out the sweetness. So I'm going to put a pinch of salt in. And it really helps to brighten up the whole aspect of the flavor that we're looking for. Okay, so go ahead and put that ½ cup in. I'm going to give this a nice stir, and then guess what I'm going to do? It's going into the oven, 350 degrees, just like so. You could put some smoked sausage in here, ground hamburger meat or ground turkey meat. Just make sure you cook it ahead of time. This smells amazing. How simple. How simple, what right? I wanted to do, we're over here at the larger stove, and I have some water here. It's just cold water. And I'm going to boil some eggs. We are making the Easter eggs, but guess what? My local market, they did not have the Easter egg dye kits, but we're still going to have those boiled eggs. When it's Easter, I must have boiled eggs. Anybody else like that? Boiled eggs going. I may turn them into deviled eggs. I guess we'll just kind of see how I'm feeling, right? I'm going to start on the simple green beans, but they taste good. In today's video, I want to show you all that you don't have to, when it's holidays or special occasions, you don't have to make the big pan of the baked macaroni, the huge pot of greens, and clean the greens for 3 hours and all that. I was trying to make life simple for me today because I'm only cooking for 3 of us. You know, we want something that's going to be nice and hearty, stick to our bones, but I also want it to be quick and simple so I could get in there and sit down, right? I want to sit down and relax. And so watch how simple this meal comes together. But like I said, it's still going to be good, right? These are not fresh, but they're canned, and I'm going to show you how we make them taste just that good. Watch this. So I'm going to put some garlic powder in them. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of onion powder in them. You want to put you some bacon or some onion? Absolutely you can. But guess what's going to give the flavor today? Chicken bouillon powder. Oh, yeah. 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay. Chicken bouillon powder. We turn them on low and just let them things simmer. And chef's kiss every time. You hear me? I'm talking about quick, simple, and so delicious. Let's get these. I love when I cook like this. So now I'm going to make up some stuffing. All right, and that requires me to use like a cup and a half of water or your favorite broth. Okay, I just got some cold water because here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn it into broth by using a little bit of bouillon powder. Even though our stuffing does have that great flavor, right? I need a little bit more flavor. There we go, that's perfect, okay? And I'm gonna put that half a stick of butter. I always use a half a stick when it comes to my stuffing because I want that nice, rich, buttery flavor. I'm gonna bring this up to a boil. And then what we do with this, you really just follow the back of the box, what it says. So we're gonna put the seasoning pack. Sometimes if there's not a seasoning pack in here, the seasonings is mixed in right with the croutons. But once this comes up to a boil, we put this in, let it cook for about 3 to 5 minutes, turn on low, cover it, and it's done. Easy. And give these ribs some great flavor. I have already taken off the membrane that's on the back of the ribs. When you do that, your ribs are nice and tender. But I'm gonna be honest with you, there's so many times where I make ribs and I don't pull that thing off. You don't have to, but you can if you want, and it's super easy. You're really just gonna take like your fingertips and a paper towel. Once you get a nice grip of it, just pull it off. It comes right off. It's just a white, looks like paper membrane, okay? So this right here is the garlic powder, and you can see on purpose, I'm putting a nice amount because I want flavor, right? And you do too. All right, let's put up some onion powder. Quick and simple, my goodness, yes. And I'm gonna put some paprika. It's not smoked. I always like to tell everybody that because I don't be wanting y'all to mess up the recipe and you smoke and then you got a real heavy smoked flavor. I don't like that. I just don't. All right, lovely. More than anything, the paprika gives a gorgeous color like that sazon does. Okay, so let's put us some black pepper onto here. I'm gonna put some chicken bouillon powder, okay? If you want, because we're gonna bake this in the oven at first, cook it half the way, and then when we get outside, we'll continue to cook it, but on the grill, so we can get that smoky flavor and that barbecued flavor, okay? There we go. And next, let's go ahead and put some chicken bouillon powder in there. We're gonna put this into let me show you. I have this pan here. Put apple juice in the bottom of it. You can put orange juice or just water like I'll do today. And we're gonna cover it with foil. Let it cook half the way on 350, okay? Simple, right? Now let's talk about what we're waiting for. What I'm looking for in the oven that lets me know that these are like half the way cooked. You know how you have rib bones, okay? And then you have the meat. Well, the rib bones at the end of this will start to expose themselves because the meat shrinks a little bit, the bones start to expose themselves, and then once you see the bones kind of peeking out, that's always my indication, and it lets me know that these ribs are half the way done. Go ahead and get them out of the oven, right? And then we're going to get them onto our grill outside. But I'm going to cover these with foil, get them right into the oven with the baked beans. Water, my butter, that little bit of bouillon that we put in here is ready to accept the stuffing. I love Stovetop stuffing. As a matter of fact, I even love the ones that's no name brand. Like, they never let me down. So delicious, right? And it's easy to make. So we're gonna give this a nice stir. Okay, let it cook for about 2 minutes. Cover it with foil. You come back 5 minutes later and fluff it up. How quick is everything coming together? This is my type of cooking. Are you kidding me? All right, lovely. Here's what we're gonna do. Cover it with foil, and it'll cook a bit faster. Oh, I just bit my tongue. All right, I'm gonna put a second sheet on here. Lovely. The beans smell amazing right now. Cornbread. We love it here at the Young's house. We're gonna make up a quick and simple cornbread. I'm gonna sweeten it just a little bit, not too much. I know some people cringe when you say, I'm gonna sweeten it or I'm gonna put some sugar. I like it. I likes it. And my A1C is 5.1. So my A1C is doing great, and I'm super grateful for that. Absolutely I am, because y'all know me, I love my sugar. I love me some sugar. All right, but like I said, being honest, I'm not gonna put so much sugar in here where I make it too sweet. I still want that buttery, savory taste. That's plenty enough right there. It doesn't require you to put oil in, but I'm putting me some oil in there because I want it to be nice and moist. I don't always do that, but today we're gonna do it, right? Lovely. You know, I was thinking today about when I was younger, and every year, I would get an Easter dress. And I was always so excited because I got a little purse to go with it, right? And of course, we had Easter baskets every year that we woke up to, and we would go to church. And I would stuff the Easter candy in my little, yes, I would, in my little purse. And I would take it to church, and it was so much fun because I was throwing that candy back. All I had to do is reach into my little handbag, you know, and I didn't carry a purse at a young age. But on Easter, I did, and it was so much fun. I had all kinds of stuff in there. I probably had like a My Little Pony with a little brush and my candy. But I was thinking about that, how every year we would get dressed up, go to church. I had my little purse filled with candy. And my husband was telling me about his memories of you know, his Easter. He said that his aunt would take them to like go watch a movie. And he said that he remembers wearing shorts on Easter. And I told him, I don't remember having Easter and it was hot. He said it used to be hot. That's what he told me. He said it used to be hot. He said I wore shorts every year, maybe dress shorts. I don't know if he had on like a suit with shorts or something, but he said it was hot. I remember every Easter being freezing cold. That's what I remember. Let me hear from you all. Oven-proof pan here that I love to use for my cornbread, and you may be able to see, I don't know if the camera can really show you, that I have some oil in this pan just so my cornbread doesn't stick. Okay, beautiful. When you're making up a cornbread like this, put you some fried bacon in there. Maybe some green onions, some jalapeno peppers in there. Put you some shredded cheese in there. Have fun when you're making cornbread because you can like add any flavor you want to it, you know, and it's just lovely. I wish I would have grabbed my soft spatula, but we'll do everything we can to get all of this out. This is going right into the oven with the ribs and the baked beans. Yes, I'm putting everything in there together. We're on the roll. Enjoying a video like this where I'm not really doing a cooking tutorial, but I'm just coming in talking to y'all. Just coming in talking to you. You can watch me cook, you know, whatever I'm making for dinner because I like videos like this. I do. But I also love, you know, doing the videos where I'm teaching people and helping them to understand why you would want to cook something a certain way or what you would want to do. I love teaching in detail. But this one today, I just wanted to come in and talk. Let y'all watch me cook. Oh yeah, and I want to know what everybody's having. Tell me what you guys are eating on today. I want to know. So we just went outside and turned on the propane for the grill. Of course, the ribs aren't nowhere near halfway done, but I just want to go ahead and get started on that. The dogs are outside, and when I come back, those ribs are coming out the oven. We're going to put them out there on the grill, and we're making a cake. But I got to get all the food out the oven first before we make it. Here's what I like to do. The reason for putting the barbecue sauce in here is because when I'm outside grilling, I don't want to have to squeeze the barbecue sauce on there because then you make a mess on your grill, right? I'm going to be able to have the silicone brush and just paint how much barbecue sauce that I want on there. So I always do that, okay? You can decide to heat this up if you want, but honestly, I never do. I never do. What am I drinking on today? This is just some hot water, and it is super hot. I have like 2 or 3 fresh cloves in here, and then I have a piece, let me show you if I can reach it. Got a piece of sliced ginger. It is so refreshing. I mean, it feels good going down, and after I drink it, I feel good. So I'm going to drink this, and then when this is gone, and there will be nothing but cloves and ginger in here, I'm going to fill this up a second time and drink another one. I am making some chicken. We're going to do some boneless, skinless chicken thighs out on the grill. But that really, I don't know if you guys will see it on video, because as you can see over there, that big wok, they're thawing out in some water. So if they're not thawed out, you won't see that. But we are having grilled chicken thighs. So now let me show you. Come on in so you can see. The dressing is done. The baked beans are lovely. Green beans are done. And look at this cornbread. Are you kidding me? I'm just going to take the stick of butter and I'm going to rub it all over the top. It's still hot. It's getting ready to melt down into this cornbread. Oh my goodness. The whole house smells amazing. We gotta turn those eggs off. Make up our cake batter. I have some yellow cake mix here. And then we absolutely love a good cream cheese icing. So that's what we're putting on this. Just a simple dessert, but it's good, right? With a nice cup of cold milk. All right, beautiful. Put that, this box requires 3 eggs, a cup of water or a cup of apple sauce, and a half a cup of oil. I'm just going to use some vegetable oil here. Get it mixed up and into the oven. Go ahead and get that oil right in. And then we're going to mix this up. I have a 9x13 baking dish that I've greased and I floured. We're going to put this right into the oven with those ribs. And very shortly, those ribs will be, to the point where we're going to take them out and run outside. Get our cake mix right into our pan. Put the cake right into the oven. 350 degrees. Remember, I told you all, my indication to take these out the oven is that bone will start peeping through at you, okay? And so now that we have that, we're over here at the grill, and we want to get a nice char onto these ribs. Once we get that on both sides, then I'm going to come on and slather them with maybe like 2 layers of barbecue sauce. And I want that charred look to them, because that charred look, flip them over. So the first time you give them a nice flip, go ahead and coat them with as much or as least of the barbecue sauce. Let me know, do you guys make your own barbecue sauce, or do you buy the bottle? And if so, what kind do you love? Because to me, being honest, I grab any of them. Because me personally, I feel like if you know how to make the meat taste good, that's what matters. Yes, the sauce does matter. I'm not going to say the sauce doesn't matter. But if you know how to season the meat and make it nice and tender, you're good to go. Oh yeah. Top nice and slathered. It smells so good. You know how when it's barbecue season and you're driving through a neighborhood or maybe walking and you can smell that someone is barbecuing? That's what it smells like right now. I know everybody's like, oh yum, who's barbecuing? It's Gina. I've basted these ribs with the barbecue sauce about 2 or 3 times. And so I'm gonna flip them back over on this front side here. And once I get that char, these babies is done. You heard me? Oh yeah. Are you kidding me? Easter dinner is done. That quick and simple. Like I said, we still have some chicken that we're going to be making, but I hope you all have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. The cake is done. It smells amazing. All I got to do is wait for this to cool down so I can put the cream cheese icing on. And before I get out of here, I'm going to show you the finish of those ribs. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Tell the world what Gina's doing every single day in this kitchen. Happy Easter. Until the next video, good night.